Friends and viewers, Godfather, great novel, very famous also, uh, famous perhaps for the movies. The Godfather is written by Mario Puzo, and it is published in 1968. The same is so. Mario Puzo was an American author. This Godfather is published in 1969. It enjoyed a bestseller among the list in New York Times. So it was in 1972. The same novel is adapted in a film by Francis Ford Coppola, starring Marlon Brando and Al Pacino, was released with a winner of 3 Academy Awards and 5 Golden Globes. Puzo worked with Coppola on the screenplay of the original adaptation as well as the 2 movies that followed. So this novel, The Godfather, is the story of the Corleones, a fictional mafia family operating in New York City. The novel focuses on the time directly following World War II from 1945 to 1955 and opens at the wedding ceremony of reception ceremony of Carlo Resi and Corneo Corleone. The event is held at Cornea's parent house, and her father, Don Vito Corleone, is head of the New York mafia family. Don Corleone's 3 sons, Sonny, Fredo, and Michael, are all at the reception. Michael has come with his girlfriend, Key Park, and sits apart from the family. Now an outsider, he has purposely removed himself from his family and his business. Throughout the evening, Kay comes to understand the true nature of Corleone family business, even if she finds it a little hard to believe. Johnny Fontaine, a famous singer and Don Corleone's godson, comes to ask the Don to help him get a role in a movie, and the Don agrees. Later, Don Corleone and Tom Hagen, his acting consigliere or advisor, meet with Virgil Solozzo of the rival Tartaglia family, who wants the Don's cooperation on narcotics operation. The Don refuses Solozzo's offer. 3 months later, Tom Hagen is forced into a car by Solozzo, and on the same night, Don Corleone is shot in the street. Solozzo wants Tom to bring his narcotics proposal to Sonny, who will be running the Corleone's family now. The Don Corleone is believed to be dead. Tom agrees, but then Solozzo finds out that Don Corleone has only been injured and is still alive. Tom is released, and he, Michael, Sonny, and the Don's 2 co-regimes, Clemenza and Tissio, meet. They decide that Sonny will negotiate for time until the Don recuperates and can address the situation himself. Meanwhile, Solozzo and Tartaglia family kill Luca Brasi, Don Corleone's most loyal soldier. Michael visits his father in the hospital and finds him unprotected. Solozzo has paid off the police, and when Michael moves to protect his father, Captain Mikulski of the police punches him so hard that he suffers lingering bruising and sinus issues until he can have surgery. Michael decides to kill Solozzo and Mikulski for revenge, but also because their family will not be safe until Solozzo is dead. Michael is the only one who can get enough to the two men to kill them. After he does, he will have to escape to Sicily, possibly for several years. When Michael kills McCloskey, the police declare war on the mafia, who declare war on the Corleones. At this point in the novel, Vito Corleone's personal history is revealed. His name was originally Vito Andolini. He changed it to the Corleone when he was sent to America to protect him from the man who killed his father. He was a quiet boy who worked at the grocery store and married a nice Italian girl. One day he got involved in a truck robbery and was subsequently told that he owed a percentage of the job to a man who protected the area rather than pay him. Vito Corleone killed him in the neighborhood. He then became a true protector, helping people in exchange for future undefined favor. His influence expanded, and over time he became the Don Corleone that readers see at the beginning of the book at the height of his power. The book now continues in the present day. The Corleones are still in a war with other families, but the police begin to relax their attacks once they realizes that Mikulski was involved in dirty graft. The Don is still recovering, and Sony is waging war on the other families, attacking their low-level employees. One night, Sonny drives to Connie's house, and on the way he is assassinated by the members of the Brazzini family. Don Corleone reassumes control of the family and tells everyone that nothing is to be done and all business will be suspended. Everyone expects the Don to declare war, but instead he organizes a meeting with mafia dons from major families across the country to declare peace. He vows that on his honor he will never seek vengeance for Sonny's death and stipulates that Michael will be brought home safely. Michael, meanwhile, has been in Sicily, staying at the home of local mafia chief, where there he falls in love with and marries Apollonia, a local girl. One day she is killed by a car bomb that is meant for Michael. Michael decides to go home and join the family business. Once back in the United States, he reconnected with Kay. He is honest with her about the family business and the fact that he's joining it, and she agrees to marry him. Michael flies to Las Vegas because he's working toward moving the family into legitimate business out west. 3 years later, Michael has a full grasp of the family business. Kay has converted to Catholicism and attends daily mass with her mother-in-law, Carmela. The Don has announced his semi-retirement, and Michael is telling everyone that family is moving operation to Las Vegas. It seems as though they are getting out of the business and that their family's power is waning. Michael and Don talk about Michael's plan to avenge Sonny and Apollonia by killing Brazzini and the accomplices who betrayed him. Then Don Corleone dies of a heart attack. Michael and Tom know that someone will betray Michael and try to kill him. Tizio sets up a meeting with Brazzini, and the family realizes that Tizio is a betrayer. The Corleone families packs up their homes with the intention of moving out west. The woman and children go ahead to Las Vegas while Michael, Tom, and Carlo, among others, remain. Finally, the Don and Michael's plan goes into the effect. Rocco Lampone kills Philip Tartaglia. Albert Neri kills Brazzini. Carlo Rizzi is killed for working on behalf of the Brazzini family, and Tizio is killed for his betrayal. At the same time, the Corleone family begins taking back control of areas that had slipped away from them. The Corleone family has in one day become more powerful than ever, and Michael Corleone has truly become the Godfather. So this is the story of the Godfather by Mario Puzo, a well-known writer of the Godfather, Mario Puzo. The theme of this novel is that it revolves around family loyalty in a mafia family. In The Godfather, loyalty to the family is the ultimate value to be upheld above all else. All, as Michael says, blood was blood and nothing else was its equal. But the definition of family may differ from how it is generally understood. In The Godfather, there are two families in each man's life: his personal family and the Corleone family. When forced to choose between the two, these men all know that their first loyalty must be to the Corleone family. Tom illustrates this point early in the book. Tom has been held hostage by Solozzo, and the Don has been shot. When Tom returns to the Corleone home, his wife is waiting for him. She is overcome with relief upon seeing him, but their interaction is brief. After hugging her, Tom disentangled himself from his wife's arm and lowered her back onto the sofa. He strode into the office without another look at his still sobbing wife. Tom understands that as a consigliere, his first duty is to address the problem of the Corleone family, and his own family will have to wait. Michael observed this scene, and his reaction is to feel pride, thinking Tom hadn't lived with the Corleone family 10 years for nothing. Some of the old man and rub off on him. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of the Godfather by Mario Puzo. It is a very interesting story of a crime, of a family indulgence, of the loyalty, of the revenge, and these are all question is discussed in this novel. As you read it in a detail, you will find it more interesting. Thank you very much.